Hi Mason. Hi Lucy. Today I'm going to tell you a little story, but I want to show you something first. I found out my camera can do some weird things, like I can wear a hat. Isn't that pretty? I have a nice hat like this, or even a beautiful hat like this. I can even make myself look like a flower. Hi there. Don't I look beautiful? No. Anyway, I'm going to use my camera to help me tell this story. Each person in the story is going to wear a different hat, and that will help you keep track of what's going on. Now, one of the main characters in the story is Mama Pig. Mama Pig wears a hat that looks like this. And then, of course, there's going to be her three little pigs. There's her younger son, and her middle son, and her oldest son. And later on, you're going to meet another character who isn't so nice. So be watching for them, okay? Now, the story begins with Mama Pig talking to her three sons about what they need to do with their lives. Because they've gotten older now, and it's time for them to go out and live in their own houses, and maybe someday get married and have piglets of their own. And so she starts talking to her kids. Well, I really hate to see you go, but I can't afford to keep you all here anymore. You guys just eat all the time. You're making hogs of yourselves. You need to go out, find your own homes, build your houses, and I need you to someday get married and have grand piggies for me. That would be just so wonderful. But I have to warn you, you have to be careful. There's a big, bad wolf who lives in the woods. So you guys kind of help each other out and protect each other, okay? We're going to miss you. Well, golly, Ma, I don't really want to go out in the world all by myself. You won't be by yourself. Just don't be so lazy. Well, I'm not lazy. I just don't like to work very hard.
Hey, yeah, I know what you mean, I like to play games, video games, Wii, DS, lots of fun. And then you go out on a skateboard, but what am I going to do? Find a house? I don't know what you're talking about.
You need to find a good place to live, a safe place, and then after you build your house, you can play games.
Hey, I'd rather play games first, you know what I'm saying? What is the matter with you two? You must learn to be strong. You must build houses that will protect your families. You must protect your woods and everything all around you. Do you hear me? Hey, chill, will you?
Golly, I think we should all just get along. I think y'all should just get out of here. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? And so the three little pigs headed on down the road, trying to figure out where they were going to live and what they were going to do. Now, it wasn't too long before they noticed a farm over on the side of the road where the farmer had just cut down all the hay. And as they looked at it, the littlest pig got an idea. Well, golly, I know what I can do. I'll just make a big old pile of hay, dig a little hole in there, and I'll be nice and warm and comfy. The rain won't get to me, the sun won't get to me. It'll be just perfect. And so he built his house out of hay. Just made a big old pile, buried himself in there. Now, I don't know if you've ever played in the hay, but that's kind of prickly. But you know what? He didn't care. He liked the way it kind of scratched his back. So his older brothers headed on down the road, trying to decide what they should do. And as they walked along, they found a place where somebody had been cutting brush alongside the road, and there was a bunch of sticks and branches and stuff.
Hey, I know what I can do. I like this. I can just take these branches and lean them up against each other, make like a little fort. And then I have a nice place to live. And I can scratch my back on the branches. That's what I'm going to do. What, are you crazy? That is not a house. That is just a pile of sticks. Hey, yo, well, what else do I need? You know, I'm not going to be here all the time. I'm going to be out skateboarding and stuff. Lots of good stuff. You are crazy. Don't do that. Go away. What's the matter with you? And so, the second little pig stayed in his house of sticks, and away went the older brother. Now he went on down the road till he saw a bunch of bricks that somebody had dumped, and there were a bunch of stones. This is perfect. I know what I can do. I can build a big old house made out of bricks and stones, and nothing can knock it down. It will be the safest place. I will make it so big and strong it will be like a fort or a castle, and then I can have Mama come and live with me. And so he built this very strong house, big house. It had a big strong door. Even inside, it had a fireplace. It had a chimney on top. It looked like a real house. And he was very happy. Now what they had forgotten about was that Mama had given them a warning about the big, bad wolf.
Hey, who you calling big and bad? I'm not that big and I'm not bad. I'm a nice guy. I'm just trying to get along with everybody.
But you couldn't trust that guy. Because one day he was walking down that very same road when all of a sudden,
Hey, I think I smell pigs. You know what? I'm kind of hungry. I think for breakfast I'm going to have some bacon. Let me find those pigs. Get something to eat. You know what I mean?
so as he walked down the road, sniffing and sniffing, he finally found a big pile of hay alongside the road. And he was sure he could smell a pig in there. And so he went up to it and sniffed around.
Hey, this smells like pig. Is there a pig in there?
No, sir, there's no pig in here.
Yeah, well then who's talking?
Golly, it isn't a pig. No, not a pig.
Little pig, let me come in.
Yeah, now by the hair on my chinny chin.
Oh yeah. Well, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down.
Well, golly, that wouldn't be very nice.
But you know what that wolf did? He huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house down. That old house just blew away, and out standing in the middle of the field,
Golly, I'm getting out of here.
and away the pig ran to his brother's house. Now, ordinarily a wolf can catch a pig without any problems at all. But this guy was a little bit out of breath.
Oh, all that huffing and puffing. I'll get that pig. I'll get that pig.